LVMH.
What's up, everyone? Good morning, YouTube. Back with another one. It is freezing today. We are back at the Manchester property. We have the crew over here who's going to be taking down the walls that I showed you guys on the last vlog. We actually are going to take them down. We decided to open up more space. We're going to be doing a couple Home Depot and Menards runs because we have the guy here who's going to be doing the prep for the exterior and interior paint. Also the guys who are working on the bathroom, which is a major thing. So we already have the design for the outside of the house, so we have to go get some of the materials. We do have a gutter problem, not really a problem, but we have gutters that need to be cleaned because trees and leaves, so we do have that being done. We also have a lawn service who's coming to take care of that. So definitely stay tuned today because we got a lot of interesting stuff. It's going to be a long day, so strap up, grab your popcorn, and enjoy. Got the tape, got the caulking. It's freezing out here. We're at the Manchester property. Going to be meeting the guys over here because we are going to be getting these walls right here taken down. This one's going to come down, that one's going to come down, and then we'll have this one, this weird wall right here in the kitchen. This wall is going to come down because look how small this space is. So we figure if we open this up, it'll be a lot more space and a lot more room in the kitchen for moving around. We're gonna rearrange some things. So we've got the guys over here for that. They're also checking out the bathroom, so that's good. So
Sí, miren, no veo soportes, pero pienso que...
Eso está bien, ahí la puedo dejar.
Ok. Bueno, eso es basura, la cortina.
Sí.
La voy a tirar.
Ok.
what's up, everyone? So I'm back with a little bit of an update. So I'm going to talk about something that we deal with all the time, which is contractors. So as you know, we met some guys over at the house who are supposed to be tearing the walls down. When you're doing house flips, you're going to meet a lot of people that say they can do a lot of things, and it's a lot of them will say it just to get the job. They'll say it, they'll tell you, hey, we could do A, B, and C, and they really only do A. But what it is they have a friend that does B and C. So we contracted these guys to come out and tear the walls down. They're supposed to do the bathroom, et cetera, et cetera. So we get here, they're tearing down the walls. They start asking me questions. And it's not that I don't know this stuff, because I do. But when you hire someone for something, they start asking you questions about the work that they're doing. It's kind of a red flag. So they're asking me about rerouting the air duct, support beam, the electrical, a lot of the stuff, basically they told me in short that they can't do the framing, which if that was if that's what would have been, disclosed in the first place, I would have never hired them to do the walls, because tearing down walls are easy. I could do that, so it was never really discussed that, they didn't do framing. So pretty much I told them to stop doing what they're doing, only tear down the walls. I'll have someone else do the framing and all the extra stuff. Pretty much in short, I just told them, I'll pay you for the tearing down the walls. Don't do the bathroom. Don't do anything else. I'm going to go with the higher bid, which is like 3 times the price. But sometimes you have to pay more to get things done right and not cause more work for yourself, because had we let these guys do it, we probably would have been doing like we've done on our other properties. We've had to go back and redo things and go over people's work, and we don't want to do that, you know, especially because, you know, I do have, you know, my mom and my dad who've been doing this for about 20 years, so they know a lot about it. They're always against, you know, hiring contractors right off the bat, because we run into a lot of issues. But I try to streamline things, so I am for hiring contractors. It just depends, you know, it's really hard to find people that actually do what they say. So with this situation, you know, it was just one of those things that, you know, me and Kim saw that they didn't really know what they were doing. So we were like, hey, look, let's just stop it here. Have another guy that does really good work and his crew come out and actually do the framing, the rerouting of the electrical, rerouting the air ducts, the stuff that really matters, you know, so I can feel more safe and secure about this house. Because when it comes time to sell it, we don't want to have any issues with, you know, the inspector bringing up stuff that we're going to have to, you know, tear down walls or redo things, because it's counterintuitive to the stuff that we do, because we like to get these flips done fast. And when I say fast, I don't mean sloppy. We like to do them to such a standard that it's like, you know, we're doing it as good as we can, you know, as best as possible. So we don't want to ever have issues where we have to go back, and we ran into that a lot. So we pretty much stopped them, you know, when they were about 30%, told them, hey, just take down the walls. And yeah, we'll have someone else come out. So we got the other crew coming out. They're going to do everything right, you know, do the framing, do the rerouting, all that stuff. We do have the guy here still doing the paint prep, which he's doing a great job on. So we have no issues with that. But yeah, definitely just, you know, stay tuned, because I'm going to show you guys a lot of in-depth with, you know, the house flipping stuff, because I get a lot of questions about this stuff, and I know a lot of people wonder about it. Contractors are 99% the hardest part of this. It's not even flipping the house and it's getting the work done. If you're not going to do it for yourself, and as some of you know, we do a lot of the work ourselves. On this particular home, we have a deadline that we want to get it done in, so we're hiring all contractors to get it done, because it doesn't really need that much, you know. So, and we do have our other properties that we're working on. So yeah, I'm going to be documenting all this, and I want you guys to stay tuned and really pay attention to a lot of the things that we go through with contractors to help you avoid, because a lot of things is just, you know, you'll get a lot of people who will promise you they can do a lot of different things, and they really can't. Like, for instance, these guys that were going to do the bathroom, they told us once they got here that they don't have a plumber and they don't do plumbing. So it's like, okay, how are you going to do the bathroom if you don't do plumbing? Oh, our friend does plumbing, but during the winter time, he takes a job at a plumbing business, so he can't do plumbing right now. So I got to go find a plumber, which it's just like, at that point, I might as well just, you know, accept the bid from someone else that has a plumber and can do everything. It doesn't make sense to go back and back and back and, you know, have to go get a plumber, and then I got to go get a tile guy, and then I got to go get this guy and this guy, when there's guys who put bids that have full teams that can do it already. So that's just a little bit of an update. I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit once there's a little bit more progress today, and yeah, stay tuned. Home Depot.
Somewhat rotten, just way back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Is there on the black? Do you want the marquee?
Yeah, for the black.
Brought all the paint and supplies back. As you can see, our guy who's doing the paint, he has patched all the holes and he has primed. He's also fixed a lot of imperfections. Cracked paint. It's no longer here, as you can see. That's the roof area he fixed. Just a little bit of an update from today's work. As you can see, the wall's not fully down because of the situation I explained, but the other team of guys will be here tomorrow to basically take this down, reframe it and everything. We also have electrical that needs to be rerouted, so that'll be done. This air duct right here will also have to be rerouted as well. A couple light switches, but other than that, everything's coming along.